everybody, it's Jasmine and I am so stoked for this video because I was recently contacted from insert name here. I don't know how they found me, but I am super excited because they asked if they could send me some wigs just to try out. And this video is not sponsored or anything, but I just really wanted to show you guys some of the wigs that I chose out personally, how to put on a wig cap, and pretty much the styles of wigs that I chose, why I chose them, and everything like that, because some of these are a little bit different than the ones that I do cosplay with. Now really quickly, I wanted to also mention that they do come with wig caps. So when you do get your order, you get a wig cap in the bag, and then you also get like a note card, and then you also get this little bag that you do put your wigs in, which I feel like is a very different experience, especially if you're used to buying your wigs on Amazon. Now before I go ahead and put my hair in a wig cap, I wanted to preserve the bang. So first I'm actually going to start off with a ponytail extension. Most of you guys may know of insert name here from either Sharon and Jordan from the ColourPop team. You guys know that they were like the most iconic swatchers on their platform. But now Sharon is working with Il Makiage and then Jordan is still on the team. But they have collaborated together to create this wig brand, and I think that that is really amazing. Or some of you guys know insert name here from Ariana Grande and how she had that really long ponytail. So for one of the wigs that I wanted to try on, I wanted to try on that one, the one that Miss Grande had on her music video. Now the music video I believe is called In Your Head, and the ponytail that she had was the Miya. Now this is how long it is. You guys can barely see it because it is black, like my actual hair color. Now I believe this color itself is the black brown, because in some lightings my hair does have a little bit of warmth in it. So this sometimes doesn't fully match me like when I'm in direct sunlight, because sometimes it kind of just depends on the time of day, because normally my hair reflects white because it's black, but during golden hour, you know, my hair looks brown. So I just decided to kind of keep it safe with the black brown. And I know that with their team, they are very diligent. If you are confused about the hair colors, they are able to help you out and assist you with finding a shade that is perfect for you. Now this ponytail is a beautiful 24-inch straight ponytail. Now if you do look closely, there is small crimps in it, which kind of reminds me of like old Cambodian hairstyles, because they used to crimp their hair for more volume. But I just took a straightener and I just straightened it out. Now with all of their wigs, you can heat style it, but I always try to heat style any of my wigs on the lowest heat setting possible, just so you don't burn anything. And also these are made out of Japanese synthetic fibers, so it does feel natural, but at the end of the day it is synthetic and it can burn under high heat. This ponytail extension has a hook, so it's really easy for it to really secure down into the ponytail, and it also has a Velcro wrap base, so that extra ponytail that you wrap around, it does connect with each other, so it's not just like moving around all over the place, or it doesn't slip off. It's very secure. And then it also comes with 2 bobby pins, so you're able to just really tie in those ends and just make sure it's there in place. It's kind of perfect, especially if you just don't want to be bothered going into your collection and fishing out some additional bobby pins. And this ponytail itself retails for $49. Now I have worn Miya out in public, and I wore it in a high ponytail, and I'm just gonna be so honest, it is heavy and you are gonna get a headache, especially if your scalp is really sensitive. Like, I'm not tender-headed, but if something is heavy and if my hair is long, my head does hurt and I do get headaches. So this definitely resembles my natural long hair and the pain that I got whenever I had it in a high ponytail or a bun, but it is really pretty. I think the only con about this in particular is the crimping, because even though I straightened it, you do see some of that texture, and to be quite honest, I think for me it just, there's something about it where I just feel like I wish it was just completely straight. And even if it was completely straight, I don't think I would be as happy either, because I would have to straighten my hair, and I feel like personally, if I am gonna wear an extension or if I am going to wear a wig, I don't want to apply a lot of heat because I find that wigs or extensions or anything like that should be like a heatless moment, a break from heat styling anyways. But that's just me. I feel like when I am going out though, I think this is a great like glam moment. I know Tweely, because she's my favorite, she loves ponytail extensions, and that's another reason why I decided to go for this. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy with this. This shade is almost perfect for me and I'm just really happy with it. I do like the fact that it just gives your entire vibe like this glam moment, so it's nice. I really like it. I think if I were to rate it out of 10 stars, I would give it a solid 8. It's not my 100% favorite, but if you're like a hardcore Ariana Grande stan, then I think this is kind of like one way to channel her vibe. And also when I am storing it back, I like to put the bobby pins around the Velcro, just so that next time I use it, I do have bobby pins ready. And then I will go ahead and secure it in a circle like this. And then I will take it mid-length and then fold it over. And then I will go ahead and plop it in the bag, just like that. This is the part of the video where I'm gonna just look like an egg, but I do use 2 wig caps when I do wear my wigs. I have a lot of hair, and even though my hair is medium length right now, it's still hard to just maintain it all in one wig cap. So I like to start off with like a fishnet cap that's open in the top, and you'll see why. And then this is the same kind of wig cap that they give you complimentary in the box as well. So it's kind of just like this sheer mesh material. Now I like to use this first, and I'll put it on like a regular headband. So I'm gonna do the elastic side down, just like that. And then I'll move my bangs out the way. And then the elastic part is gonna go around the hairline. So I like to bring it up and around my ears. And as you see, like my natural forehead's here, I'm not gonna bring it up just yet. So I'll keep it a little bit more on the forehead. And then I will stretch the fishnet material and I will like wiggle my hair in just so it naturally falls. The ends of my hairs do stick out here, so while I'm facing down so that gravity just keeps it down, I will take the sheer mesh and I will just contain her in, just like that. And then I will move the elastic more towards, God, I look like a freaking egg, more towards like my natural hairline. Honestly, what a mood. Wow, I can't believe I was on the swim team for years and I just walked around looking like this. Honestly, this is the move right here, right here. I'm just gonna say it right now. This one is my favorite one that I picked. This one is Olivia, and it is a beautiful brown wig. Now, this also has some hooks in the front of the wig on both sides of the temple, so it's really easy to secure. I feel like once it's fastened on, you really just feel it just staying, and I don't feel like I have to glue it down either. I feel like I could just hook it on and leave the house and it'll be totally fine. And I just love this type of golden brown. I don't have any plans on dyeing my hair because you guys know I donate it anyways. So this is kind of just like a beautiful way for me to experiment with different colors and to not forfeit my natural virgin hair. I wanted to also give you guys a close-up on the part here. Now, all of the wigs have a natural part, and this one just so happened to be in the middle, and all of the hairs are hand tied, so it does look a little bit more natural than like your typical wig off of Amazon, because I feel like for some of those it kind of just looks fake, you know what I mean? So this one definitely just looks a little bit more natural. I could probably just wear this out and about and no one's really gonna notice, really, unless they look really close, but I don't know who would want to do that. I think the reason why I love this wig so much is because it has such a blunt cut, and every single time I get a blunt cut by anyone, it just never looks like this. It always just looks so crazy because of my natural hair texture, but this is just really pretty. I love the length of it. I love how there's some highlights in here just to add something to it. It just looks really, really pretty. I don't know, it kind of just makes me want to go brown, but I only keep my hair virgin for the kids in Cancer. Like, that's the whole reason why I just keep it black in the first place. But this just is so much fun, and I really do like it. And this is another wig that you can also style as well. And for all of the wigs, like I said, you can heat style it up to 400 degrees, but normally irons really just range around like 300, maybe 200 if it's like a really old one too, or if it's really advanced, sometimes you get more options. But yeah, this one, I haven't styled it. This one is just completely just like right out the box, and it's just one of my favorite, very low maintenance. I also want to note that this wig is $74, which is very expensive. This is a pretty penny, but it's definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. I think the one thing that I really love about this is that I could run my fingers through this and my fingers don't get caught. This wig does not tangle up easily, and I think it's because of the length of it. So it's just delicious. This one is a very delicious wig, and I love her. The final wig that I want to talk about today is Demi, and this one retails for $97, and I feel like because of the very high price point, I am going to be a little bit more critical about it because this is not my favorite on me. I think the color itself is just a little bit more reddish purple than on the website. I feel like on the website it looks almost like a brownish red, and then when I got it in person it was definitely more magenta. So I wanted to make that disclaimer real quick. And when I first got it, the waves were really tight, and it was almost like, you know, like that beachy mermaidy hair. And to be honest, on me, that was not a look. It was not the vibe I was going for. So I ended up just going ahead and straightening out some of the sections. I did keep some wave in there just so it looks a little bit more natural. I didn't want to go fully straight because I just was a little scared to really mess up the wig. And another note is that if you do decide to heat style it and it's naturally like a wavy or curly wig, then it's not going to be the same once you wash it again. You're gonna have to restyle it. So I knew that going in, and I just like it better with a more soft, subdued wave as opposed to something a little bit more condensed. And I think really what I am not loving about this wig is the color. I am not a fan of these magenta shades, whether it is in my makeup or not. It's just not a flattering shade to me. It's one of those shades that I'm very uncomfortable with, especially in a lip color. So when I have it on my whole head, I'm just like, whoa, I don't think like this is really for me. So if you're someone like me and you don't really use this type of color in your makeup, or you don't have any clothes that really match it and you're just really against magentas, then I don't think that this is going to be the one for you. However, there are people who love this color and adore this color, so it really is a preference on this one, really. I have no issues with the length. The length is beautiful, but yeah, like I said, the only critique for me really is the color and then the natural waves that it had. I think the one thing that I really do like about this wig is that the roots are black. So in a sense, like, it kind of looks natural. Like, it kind of looks like this is real, this is me, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be now, you know what I mean? But I don't know, this color is just such an odd color for me to wear in general. So I'm just not used to it, really, and that's preference, like I said like a million times. So with that all being said, I hope you guys all really enjoy this video. I hope that you guys found it helpful, and I hope that you guys just found it fun. I just love watching people try on different things, so I think wigs on my channel is just something so out of the ordinary and so weird and different. But I had a lot of fun, and I will probably get a lot of use out of these in future cosplay videos for sure, just so I could, you know, play around around different colors, different characters. I don't know where this will take me, but I just wanted to say a huge thank you to INH again for just being so generous and for being so nice. Your team is amazing. There's just so many things where I had, you know, little issues here and there with like styling, and they helped me along the way. So I really do appreciate that. The customer service is amazing. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you again, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.